All right, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Everything Business. All right, and so POB Paper 1 is upon us. And so here is the 2022 POB Paper 1 solutions. As you know, I'll be reading quickly. And so if you need to catch something, then you can always pause and rewind the video. All right, so here we go. One feature of a free market system is that the correct answer is C. Producers are allowed to supply what the consumer wants, right? That's a key feature. Private enterprise is run mainly to create profits. That's number 2. Correct answer is A. Number 3, policies of a company are usually formulated by shareholders. D. Number 4, which of the following types of business environment is most typical of the Commonwealth Caribbean? Correct answer there is B. Mixed economy. Number 5, which of the following are advantages of a sole trader? Based on what they have given us there, the correct answer is D. All of them. Number 6, the management team of Scoot Motor has discovered that the productivity levels of workers have fallen. The team met and without consulting the workers took a decision to shorten the coffee break and lunch period. What leadership style has the management team utilized in making decisions? The fact that they did not include workers, that would have spoken to autocratic leadership style. Number 7, in a business, the term span of control refers to the number of subordinates for which a supervisor is responsible. D is the correct answer. C could trick you, right? So pay attention to that. Number 8, the main purpose of installing a suggestion box in a company is to get workers' view on C, ways of improving the workplace. Number 9, which of the following is not an activity in the planning process? Not an activity. Establishing of policies. B is the correct answer. Number 10, which of the following is a form of industrial action in which trade unions are most likely to ask workers to participate? A is the correct answer. Work to rule. 11, which of the following is not a function of management? The correct answer there is D, determining investment option for employees. Right. 12, which of the following is a regulatory requirement for an entrepreneur? Think about regulatory, legal, right? The correct answer there is C, paying national insurance to the government. Number 13, the condensed version of a business plan is contained in the executive summary, normally at the front of the business plan, and it's a summary. Number 14, an analysis of the viability of a business idea and an examination of the different aspects of operating a business is known as C, feasibility study. Number 15, cash used to secure a loan at the bank, is referred to as collateral. Number 16, an entrepreneur may reduce his risk of loss by A, planning ahead. Number 17, monthly payments made to an insurance company by its policy holders is what we call premium. B is the correct answer. 18, the principle of insurance where individuals would be compensated for damages or loss incurred is referred to as indemnity. A. Number 19, a purchase order is a D, document offering to buy goods. Number 20, which of the following factors prevent an agreement from being considered a valid contract? Misrepresentation. 21, which of the following is an example of extractive production? B, agriculture. 22, which of the following are not linkage industries? Sugar and confectionery. Number 23, in the Caribbean, many people are hired for sugarcane farming and very little equipment is used. The industry can best be described as labor intensive. 24, productivity can be measured by C, output divided by input. All right. 25, labor is best defined as A, the physical and mental capabilities used to perform tasks. 26, which of the following activities is most likely undertaken in a cottage industry? C, making of sugar cakes. 27, which of the following are examples of fixed capital? C, plant and machinery. Number 28, the producer of Power Drink created an advertisement which promoted their drink as being superior to Energy Plus drink. produced by another business. This type of advertisement is referred to as competitive. Number 29, Rich Chocolates Limited erected a tent in several supermarkets for purpose of exhibiting all the company's products. This activity is referred to as B, advertising. 30, which of the following operation is an example of sales promotion? Correct answer there is B, free sampling. 31, which of the following are functions of packaging? All of them, right? 1, 2, and 3. That correct answer is D. 32. In marketing, a market is best described as B, a situation where buyers and sellers interact. 33. Jonas sought permission to prevent the, the local art gallery from reproducing and selling his paintings. This legal means of protecting his work is referred to as C, copyright, right? If it was an invention, then it would have been patent. 34, which of the following factors is least likely to influence consumer behavior? Least is the keyword. D, place of residence. 35, which of the following is not a major function of a retailer? The correct answer there is D, transporting goods to suitable storage facilities. That sounds more like a manufacturer or a wholesaler. 36, a global positioning system, GPS, it provides B, satellite tracking services that can be used in commercial and personal applications. 37, in business, logistics is defined as, correct answer C, managing resources from the point of acquisition, storage, and transportation to their final destination. 38, which of the following documents issued by a carrier or its agent shows ownership of import goods? Pay attention to this. Bill of lading is the correct answer. 39, which of the following is the final step in a supply chain operation? D, delivering the finished product from point of origin to point of destination. 40, JB Auto Company decided to export car engines from Barbados to Trinidad. Which of the following methods is best suited for transporting of the engines? C is the best method for it. It's used for heavy transportation and across international borders. 41, which of the following entities can have their shares traded in the stock exchange? Public companies. 42, a debenture holder is one who B, must be paid any amount owing to them in the following year. All right, the stock market. 43, the stock market is associated with B, risk and benefits. 44, Mrs. Jones has several bills of fixed amounts to pay each month. She made an arrangement with her bank to make these monthly payments from her account, and this service provided by the bank is referred to as C, a standing order. 45, Mia would like to protect her passport, birth certificate, and jewelry. Which of the following commercial bank services should she use? B, safety deposit box. 46, investment can be defined as C would be the best answer, addition to the capital stock of a country. 47, the provision of social services by a government does not include tax refunds. A is the correct answer. 48, the success of a government's economic policy can be most effectively measured by B, increase in the standard of living. 49, the central bank is owned and controlled by A, the government. 50, which of the following statements accurately describes taxation as a means of redistributing income? D is the correct answer. Higher income earners are taxed at a higher rate so as to provide benefits to lower income earners. 51, governments offer subsidies to businesses to B, reduce cost and ultimately prices. 52, which of the following measures could be used to protect the environment? B is the correct answer. 1 and 3. I mean, deforestation, come on. That's not going to protect the environment. 53, a price control may be defined as D, government limit on the price of goods and services. 54, which of the following taxes could be classified as indirect? Value-added tax is a tax that is charged on goods, right? So it is indirect. 55, which of the following, when increased, would not contribute to the improved standard of living of a country? C, the country's population. 56, one economic solution to unemployment in the Caribbean is D, encouraging industrialization, right? Which means boosting manufacturing. 57, computer-aided design can be advantageous to production. 58, which of the following is a benefit of the CSME? A common trade policy. 59. Which of the following practices would contribute to the economic growth and development of a country? The correct answer there is D, provision of loans and technical assistance for establishing local businesses. 60, finally, the buying and selling of goods and services among countries is what we call, and this is easy, B, international trade. And so there you have it. I'll try to post a more recent multiple choice like 2024 or 2023. All right, so stay tuned for that one. All right, well, good.